What's up, everybody? It's Aaron Duncan here with the Necessary Bluntness Sports Talk, back again with another Panthers video, and we got to talk about this Kawann short situation. But before I get into it, you guys know I start off every video by saying, "What up, dude?" This is the channel where I might not tell you what you want to hear, but I'm definitely going to tell you what you need to hear. You know I give them a recap about those Panthers, so make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up so you don't miss any videos and you get a notification, and make sure you get a video a thumbs up. So apparently Kawann Short, our best D lineman, aka KK Short, tore his rotator cuff in week 2 against the Tampa Bay Bucks. He tried to give it a go last week against Arizona. It was a game time decision, no-go. He tried to give it a go against the Texans also. Was a no-go. Ruled at the game that he was out. But hey, real quick, down below in the comments, let me know what you think about the absence of KK Short. What do you think the impact will be on the team? You know what I'm saying? Because we're pretty deep at D-line, but KK is probably our best D-lineman. So let me know down below in the comments what you think about KK being out. But my question is, looking at what Marty Hurney said in the press conference, saying that KK did whatever he could to try to get back, but it was just too much, so the team decided to put him on IR. I'm trying to figure out if the injury was this severe to the point that he had to miss the whole season. Why was he even trying to give it a go in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Because he's a D lineman, he's a big man, he's putting his arm in the dirt, and his hand in the dirt, excuse me, and he's putting a lot of weight on that arm. So I'm sure it's a little bit tough on the shoulder. I don't know exactly. I haven't torn my rotator cuff, but I can imagine the amount of stuff he uses with his arms and the tackling he does. That's a big part of his game. So if it's something that serious, why was it even a determination of him being able to go in any game whatsoever? And especially have we seen the unraveling of Cam Newton with injuries in his career, whether it's the late surgery because of his broken ankle or the late surgery on his rotator cuff itself and getting his shoulder hurt. I'm a little skeptical about our training staff and what they're doing and how much control they have on what these players do. I know players will tell you they want to play through it and there are these gladiators and warriors, but we got to get better at sometimes saving these guys from themselves and helping them make the best decisions for their career. Because KK Short is one of the highest paid players on the team and at his position in the league, and he's one of the better defensive tackles in the league. He's part of our long-term future, so we don't want to risk and jeopardize anything for him. KK Short is a 2-time Pro Bowler, and he's only missed 2 games in his career up until this season. So he's been a product of durability and consistency for us, always getting that penetration, doing what he does. KK Short is one of my favorite players on this roster. So let's talk about the impact him being out for the season will have on the team. Many of you out there will probably say that we don't even need KK, man. We've got 14 sacks in the past 2 games when he's been out, and we're tied for the league in sacks. But if you look deeper, KK Short's real impact is really in the run game. And if you look at the Panthers' run defense right now, we're 24th in the league, giving up over 130 yards per game. And yeah, KK Short does have a double-digit sack season in his career, but his ability to get off the ball quick with his athleticism, his quickness, and his get-off are his biggest impact in the run game. He consistently gets penetration and forces those running backs to cut one way or another because there's a guy right there in their face almost as soon as they get the ball. And not only does that penetration make him disruptive, it takes some extra blockers, which helps freeze up guys like Luke Kuechly and Shaq Thompson to run around and make plays against the run game because the offensive line can't get up to them and reach block them. However, our D-line could be in pretty good hands because the absence of KK Short will mean that more playing time for Kyle Love and Vernon Butler, our former first-round pick. Now, we all know Vernon Butler. We probably pretty much written him off as a draft bust. I mean, he's in his 5th-year option with the team, and I'm a little skeptical, man. Of course, obviously, he's a product of Gettleman draft. He seemed like he was a reach coming out of college, and he hasn't really had a big impact, and he's had some off-the-field issues. However, Vernon Butler did have a pretty good strip sack this past Sunday, getting more playing time. He's actually been fairly solid this year, playing very motivated, looking to be a part of this team's long-term future. And obviously, Kyle Love is one of my favorite players on the team. He's been Mr. Consistency. He's been a backup for our team for a few seasons, but all he does is come in and make plays when he does, man, and I really appreciate the big man there. As far as the immediate impact, Gerald McCoy will probably be the guy that has to step up and play that 3 technique, which is what he's used to anyway, that KK Short is known to play. He'll be lined up against Dontari Poe, who will get more playing time too. The team signed Brian Cox Jr. after putting him on, KK on IR. So adding another D lineman to the roster that's familiar with the system that's going to be in this rotation. So I think the defensive line can be in good hands, but like I said, the impact will be mainly seen on the run game. The pass defense is #1 in the league, but the run defense is 24th. that could be a recipe for a disaster if we play against the correct team and can't get that thing corrected. So hopefully our D-line wakes up and on that front and do what they can do without KK there and steps up and picks up the slack, man. But you guys let me know down below in the comments what you think about KK being out for the season. Are you disappointed? Do you think we'll miss him that much? What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments. But without further ado, I'm Aaron Duckett signing off from Necessary Blunt Sports Talk. I'll see you next time.